Our next assessment of muscular endurance is going to be the partial curl-up test. The first thing we need to do is determine if our client is over or under the age of 45. If our client is under the age of 45, with 2 pieces of masking tape, we will mark off a distance on our yoga mat of 12 centimeters. If our client is over the age of 45, we'll change that distance to 8 centimeters. Once we have that distance recorded, we're going to have our client lie supine on the floor with their feet flat, touching the mat, their butt touching the mat, and their shoulders touching the mat. We want to make sure that their knees are flexed to 90 degrees of angle, and at that point we'll set our metronome at 40 beats per minute. Once the metronome starts, the client will rise up into a flexed position, and then when the metronome beeps a second time, the client will lie back down. The client is going to continue with this until they either achieve maximum repetitions that they can perform or a maximum repetition of 75. All right, Hannah, our next assessment is going to be muscular endurance, and we're going to do a partial curl-up test. So what we're looking for is how well your muscles can work in the abdominals for an extended period of time. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to have you do is I want you to lie flat on this mat. I want your feet to be flat on the floor, your hips flat, your head and your shoulders flat. I'm going to have you place your palms face down, and I'm just going to mark a little spot on your middle finger. After I mark that spot, I'm going to take a measurement. I'm going to put a second piece of tape down, and all I want you to do is just slide your hands across the mat into a curl up for me. We're going to do about 2 to 3 just to make sure that we're in the right area. If for some reason we need to make a modification, I'm going to make an adjustment, and I'll move so that your fingertips can't touch that, okay?
Okay.
Any questions?
No questions.
So go ahead and have a seat. You need some help?
You?
You're welcome. Great. And I just want to make sure, I'm going to move your feet slightly so they're at 90 degrees angle. Perfect. Flat, looking great. Stay right there for me. Great. Give me 1 second. Let me take my measurement. Awesome. Now go ahead and do a couple curl-ups for me. I just want to see if you're able to touch the second piece of tape. Okay, great. Just do a couple more. Good. Good. One more. Awesome. Perfect. So now what we're going to do is we're going to set our metronome at 40 beats. And when you hear the beep, I want you to come up. And then when you hear the second beep, I want you to lie back down. So when it beeps, come up, beeps back down. Beep up, beep down. Good. Do you feel comfortable with that?
I do.
Okay, go ahead and relax. Let's take a couple seconds just to recover. And then whenever you're ready, go ahead and start, and I'll start counting for you. Up on the beat, down on the beat. Up, down. Up, down. Great. Good job. You're doing awesome. You doing okay?
Yes.
All right. Good. Come on. You got this. Good. Up on the beat. Down on the beat. Up. Up. Okay, that's great. Good job.